many traditional dance from Kalimantan, from Bali, from Java. So let's say we have 5 students from Indonesia, but only Andri, Wahid, and I came from the same ethnics. So Andri, Wahid, and I from Java, but
Welcome, Andreas.
Yosef from, oh, welcome!
I'm sorry for being late. I'm so sorry.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Please have a seat.
That's so kind. Thank you so much. Sorry for disturbing you.
Don't worry.
But you should do the introduction again. Thank you so much.
Oh, introduction.
Because
Okay.
that's the... Andreas, they have a very good introduction.
We have a
Just
slide
very,
about
very
introduction
brief.
of 3 about us. So we will repeat it for you.
Really?
Especially
Mind to see it twice, okay? That's worth seeing it twice for sure.
You can see Fadhlan, he has side job as chef now. Home chef. Wahid and Pastitta. Yeah, welcome and thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, and not only traditional dance, we have also traditional instruments, building. You have also follow Syrian presentations. He also did some research in Indonesian architecture. So some of the traditional building like Gadang House from Sumatra, West Sumatra, and others. And today we will talk about food. And in this special session, at the beginning we will discover first about the richness of Indonesian traditional food, and we are going to start with tempe. Don't forget, tempe. Tempe. And tempe is a traditional Indonesian fermented food from soybeans. And let's talk about the origin. Tempe is unique among major traditional soy food because it not originated from China or Japan. And it probably originated in today's Indonesia, almost certainly in Central and East Java. So from Java Island. And let's talk about how tempe come from. So I tried to conduct a research on the presentation because tempe also very important for us, especially for me. I like tempe than meat, especially for Javanese. It's like our everyday food. And lucky me, we can find tempe easily in Europe. Yeah. And let's start about the story. Because Indonesia, we were the Dutch colony, so the story will very close with the Dutch. So I will start with the earliest known written record about tempe. So the record was written by the Dutch botanist Rupius in 1747. So and also tempe appeared in our Javanese relief or stories. Stems, yeah, about our Javanese culture, one of Indonesian ethnics. So it's which was probably written around 1815. So it has been mentioned about onions and uncooked tempeh. So children eat and playing about related to onions and uncooked tempeh. And if you visit Indonesia in the future, this Serat Centini, it's written by the Crown Prince of Surakarta Palace. So the last recognizable kingdom in Indonesia, so Yogyakarta and Surakarta is cultural city in Indonesia. And the story continued by kacang jepun. we call it kacang jepun. It's mean bean from Japan. But Japanese call it as kacang jepun, so Japanese soybean. Because previously tempe, we are not use soybean, but we use coconuts. As a tropical country, we have a lot of coconuts. So we have tempe bongkrat. That's the first origin of tempe. So fermented food from coconut. The shape is the same, blocks like blocks, but it's from coconuts. But based on the reference that I got, it around 1000 of after AD, yeah. So soybean has been introduced to Indonesia, and then afterward wine Sundanese. So it started from West Java, use the soybean to create tempe, and then it's also started with Chinese influence, but adapted with the risotto. So the fungi, could you please explain about the fungi?
We know about the mushroom, but there is a micro mushroom. We cannot see it with the eye, so we call it the micro fungi. We use that to make a fungi. I will explain later about how this fungi will unify the soybean. Okay, but
Okay.
let's continue.
Yeah, but at the beginning, so we have learned from the Chinese. They use Aspergillus oryzae, but then because of the area of Indonesia, so to be adapted in our for better adaptations. So and then we use Rhizopus, and Fadhlan will talk about it later on in detail because he's our biologist here. And let's talk about word of a view of tempe in America and also in Europe. In America, the first commercial tempe was produced in 1961 by Indonesian immigrant, and also in Europe, tempe was first produced sometime between 1946 and by 1984. There are 18 tempe companies in Europe. Maybe now it's more than that, but I'm not sure. But based on the reference source that I have, this is the biggest company of tempe around the world. So the first one is not from Indonesia. Yeah, and then because in Indonesia it's not company, only home industry. Yeah, it's home industry. Yeah, and then we have from the Netherlands, every tempe from Austria that I met, that I found. I mean, it's imported from the Netherlands. Yeah, and then USA, Japan again. So, and that's all about the word of friendship. And then we will move forward to the connection with learning activities because Zol mentioned I have to talk about my papers. So let's start about the connection of learning activities. Why especially Fadhlan and I try to introduce tempe in school with students in the classroom. So the connections between tempe and learning activities is about ratios and measurements, because how to prepare the soybeans and also water and others, it's providing practical math applications, and of course fermentation process as the biological connections. So exploring the biological process of fermentation and its role in transforming soybeans into tempe. It's the examples of the connection to learning activities that students can explore in the classroom. And then not only about learning activities, but also understanding cultural appreciation and understanding local culture. It's highlight the importance of understanding local culture. Why? Because in Indonesia, tempe production is home industry, so it's not a big company, but it's really attached integrate with community life, something like that. And then cross-cultural exchange. It's also promoting tempe as a menu for cross-cultural exchange and fostering global understanding and appreciations. Like say in the activities, we provide students with a task, yeah, and they did they were doing. They created an advertisement about how to make tempe being global, something like that. So the students created a poster and also make a beautiful packaging of tempe, something like that. That's the example of activities in the classroom. And then let's continue about this. For the detail, you may read the publication we have published at the beginning of this year. And thank you very much for Fadhlan and Prof. Lisa for supporting me, especially Fadhlan because because I'm a teacher, I'm not a good reader. So I have a project and then Fadhlan, oh, this is interesting, and we were preparing this publication, and luckily it has been published at the beginning of this year. And let's move on to the main.
So the Uruguay team should be ready with that.
Yes, it's
because
really
by
challenging.
6
I can do a presentation and you can.
and then Panadas.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
So Fadhlan, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Pastitta. So in here I will demonstrate how to make a tempe, but I cannot demonstrate from the start because it is hard. We need to boil the bean and whatever. So I'm preparing the boiled beans in here. Actually, you can use all the bean.
We are live on our
Okay.
YouTube channel. So.
Okay, so we need the beans in here. So please make sure everything
Any
is
kind of bean is okay.
yeah, anything. But you can use soybean. Please make sure it's not contaminated. I mean, if it is contaminated, there will be no tempe, but rooted bean. That is hard. Yeah. So we need the bean in here, and we need we call it starter. This is the Rhizopus fungi. So it's in the powder. Actually, Wahid have the stock. From the Amazon.
You can buy it from Amazon. A lot.
From UK.
Yeah.
But you should send us the links. And
Okay.
Okay.
To replicate.
So-
I will do it. because
I made
This is
it
one of
during
my
the winter
favorites.
and it worked.
Yeah.
So making the tempe is actually easy.
Very easy.
Yeah, you just need the bean and need this one. And the proportion, the ratio is for 1 kilo of beans, you just need 1 gram of the Rhizopus. Yes, 1 gram, only 1 gram, 1 or 2 gram.
About the
Yeah. Actually, you need to peel the skin, but in here, actually, I peel some of the skin. I don't have time to peel all the skin. So you need to peel the skin. So, and after that, you need to cool it. You cannot make a tempe with the hot temperature of the soybean. You need to cool it around like maybe 30 degrees, something like that. And I will just using the fastest way, okay? So in here, we need to, okay, this is just example, okay? So we just need like 1 gram or 2 gram, and we just put in the soybean, okay? And we mix it. It is the simple way. We mix it, and after that you can put in the clean plastic bag. You can put in here. It is okay. Don't afraid it will be rooted or something. For example, I put something like this in the clean plastic bag. But the biggest challenge is to make this bean into a tempeh, you need the right temperature and you need the humidity. In Austria, it's hard to make a tempeh. You can make a tempeh in the winter or in the summer. Why in the winter? Because you have a heater in your room. But in the summer, it is good in summer, but in the spring, it's hard to make a tempeh. You need the temperature and you need the humidity. How make it humid? You need to spray the water to make it humid and put this one in the dark room to make the mushroom grow faster.
So what is the right temperature?
Temperature is the warm
Only warm.
warm temperature because mushroom need the warm.
What is warm in Indonesia?
Yeah,
up to 29.
yeah.
Ah, okay.
Room temperature, but in Indonesia. No, in Okay, and after that, don't forget to make a little hole in the plastic to make the mushroom breathe, because mushroom is living things. They need to breathe, so just put the hole and put in maybe in your heater or whatever, as long as it's warm and humid, and you can check in every 24 hours. And if it's become a tempeh, you can see in here, it's more dense. Yeah.
Like cake.
Like cake, so
Oh.
dense, and from this you can reshape. For example, you want to cook this and you want to make a chip, for example, you can just cut it into a small. Yeah.
Careful,
No, it's okay. Something like this is, you can make a chip from this, or you can make the other food, like you want to reshape into the.
We can bake, steam.
Yeah, bake, steam, and whatever you, or you can just eat it. It is raw tempeh is good for you.
Yeah, raw tempeh
Something like
also
this.
eat
You can fry it or
Try
whatever.
it. Guillermo tried.
Yeah. I really like it.
Um,
I'm angry at my Indonesian friend in Japan because he didn't introduce to me that.
Yeah. So this is the tempeh, and
I make tempeh all the time,
oh,
but from the shop.
and
A lot of things.
for the example, we already make some food with the tempeh.
Yeah.
We have the layering food from the tempeh, and also the block food with the tempeh. So you can see the different shape of tempeh dishes in Indonesia. And I think like that to make a tempeh. And do we need to introduce the
Later,
okay.
at the end of the
Okay.
presentation.
So I think that's my part in this presentation.
I have a question.
Oh, we have questions.
We need to do something with the beans, just to mash them or just leave?
Yeah, just like it.
Just leave and the
Yeah.
mushroom are.
But they will become like that.
Yeah, it will become something.
Yeah.
So I was curious
How
because
many days?
2 days,
2
normally
days.
2 days.
Ah, okay.
It's so
not that
fast.
much.
But depend on the temperature and the
Yeah, of course.
humidity.
Sometimes it could be
no sé qué
faster.
Yeah.
compactar.
In Indonesia, maybe one day or 1 day. Yeah, you can use cashew or the other beans, whatever. And the most interesting thing, if you eat the soybean, the taste is like peanutty.
Yeah.
But if you make a tempeh, the taste will be changed because there is a biological process in there. So the protein will break down to another protein. So the taste will be like a meat,
Yeah, meaty.
meaty.
Like meat.
A little bit peanutty, but it will be meaty.
And it's extremely healthy because it's
Yeah, it's
fermented,
healthy.
so
Okay, okay. Maybe you can see the white one in here.
Like
The white
Yeah,
one
please.
also.
Yeah. In this red, this is the Rhizopus fungi. So you know the mushroom have the body of mushroom. They have like
I know.
yeah, like a fiber or something like that.
Yeah, fiber.
We call it a hypha
Yeah.
in the biology. So when mushroom grow, they will make a hypha, and this hypha will unify the bean and become something like this. Okay? I think enough.
Thank you.
Other questions, please.
So
No?
will you write down the steps?
Yeah.
Because we don't want to watch the video.
That,
We have the step in our
in
paper.
YouTube, yeah.
Oh,
You have the
yeah.
steps in
Yeah,
YouTube.
we have the step in our paper.
Oh, so maybe this becomes a viral video.
And in Matthias YouTube.
No, it's in the group, the
Oh, the
Indonesian
Links,
YouTube,
links,
yeah.
Let's YouTube. Okay, anything is clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next we move to Wahid. Please, Wahid, time is yours.
Thank you, Fadhlan and Wahid, please.
Okay. Hello everyone. Let's just continue with another healthy food from Korea. It is known from Korea, but needs to talk to me that actually Chinese also have fermented vegetable before Korea, but Korea adapted it and improved it, the versions. So kimchi tastes like sour, a little bit spicy. So we will enjoy it later. I bring some also. So mostly we use cabbage or radish. And Korean radish, they even have Korean radish, but we have radish as well. So please next. So this is the modern era of kimchi. Maybe Minsu will talk a little bit about it. Do you want?
Yes. This is cabbage kimchi. So for us, kimchi means just salted vegetables. So like salad for us, because we eat every dish, but fermented salad. So like cucumber or radish. This one, whatever, we can just salt and put chestnut or fish. It is family style, so yeah, just salt and vegetables. So later in our Joseon era, we import the spiciness. I don't know from where, like I don't know, from Mexico, Indonesia. I
Because
don't
chili
know.
is not
Chili is
from
not that
Korea.
our
Chili is not
food.
from
Yeah.
Mexico.
So this cabbage, this cabbage came from China to Korea. So kimchi is Korean traditional one, but this vegetable came from China to Korea, and as I heard, this vegetable is also originated to Mediterranean country. So this vegetable traveled from Mediterranean country, traveled to China, then arrived to Korea. So now we have our version of this. China have their version of this, and like that. So like this kind of vegetable is known as a kimchi, but actually we have many kimchi, like cucumber kimchi or eggplant kimchi. But that one is what Wahid like it, so he wants to cook that one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So next. So I will not talk much about kimchi. I will just show you how to make it. Okay, so let's go to the ingredient and steps. So the main ingredients for cabbage kimchi is napa cabbage, or in my country we call it white cabbage. Okay, and then you can add some more vegetables like radish. It is optional, but it is nice to have radish, carrot, and green onions. So green onion is also add nice flavor to kimchi. And then other things that we need to add to make the paste, like we need mushroom broth and then fish oil. If you're vegetarian, you can skip it for the shrimp paste or fish oil. I bring fish oil here. Do you want to be vegetarian, or it is okay to use this? Good. And another ingredient,
So you are not trying.
one medium pear or apple.
Okay.
So that means to say that in modern kimchi we add more ingredient to make it tastier. So we need 15 garlics, and then one medium pear or apple, and then a half of onions. If you have big onions, just take a half, but this is small onion, so I just use one now. And then we will blend it. I will show you.
Very well prepared.
So just put the onion. Actually, we need to make it small. And then the pear. Don't forget. So I will just put it here. Okay. So actually, to make it easier to blend, it is better to use this fish oil to. Okay, we need like 4 spoons of this.
So can you put like olive oil or
No.
or
No,
no, it's
it
only
is
fish oil.
it is fish oil or shrimp paste, but oil we don't use oil because we will ferment it.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. If we use too many, it will be too salty like Pastitta said before. Yeah. So to prepare this napa cabbage, actually first we have to wash it. Okay, I will blend. Okay, perfect. So it is blended. So that it is salted vegetable. So we need to add salt. After washing the cabbage, we put salt in the between sheets, especially the hard part of the cabbage here. Let it for like 4 to 5 hours. So I did this around 12 today. Then it become like flexible like this. So it will release the water and then you wash it. Depending on you, if you like a bit salty, don't wash it too much because the salt will all go away. But if you like a bit salty, then wash medium thing, so some salty taste will remain here. But I wash it daily today. Maybe Pastitta will like it for today. So it will become like this, and it will be ready to wrap with the kimchi paste. So now we have a part of the paste now. You can use a bowl, or I have another bowl. Where is my another bowl? This is the bowl. Okay, I think it is better to move my kimchi to other part. My cabbage, I mean. So bigger bowl will make us easier to mix the paste. Okay. And don't forget to use glove because we will use chili powder or gochugaru. So first we pour this to the bowl.
You are getting a Go Wahid on YouTube.
Hi.
Nice.
So, hello, lucky YouTuber. And then I have a mushroom broth. It is made of 5 shiitake mushroom and 1 kelp, 1 sheet of kelp. So we can add to the paste to make the paste. It is better to use the spoon. Otherwise,
So you cooked the mushroom.
yeah, we want the broth.
Okay.
Just the broth. Okay? Just the broth. Okay. Yes, I think it's enough. Then don't forget to use the glove. And then we have the green onions. Green onions will add a nice taste, something sweet, something spicy. We use the green onions, and I have some carrot as well. Yes.
So this is really a cooking show.
Please welcome. Welcome to our workshop.
Don't worry. We will repeat it.
So you can watch it later on YouTube.
So it's a cooking.
So to make
After that, we will eat.
we will eat this. Okay. Okay, I think. So you can see this is before I mix them up. Okay. And then another important ingredient to help the fermentations is rice porridge or any porridge you can use because it helps the fermentations. So I have cooked already 2 spoons of rice flour to make a porridge. It will have
What do you make it?
just put a little bit of water, but not heat it first. Just mix 2 spoons of flour. Mix it first. Heat it for 2 up to 3 minutes. It will become like porridge like this. Okay. So I will use because it will have the fermentation. Because fermentation needs sugar, right?
So it's only rice and water.
It is rice and water.
Yeah, you should have your own YouTube channel.
Okay, maybe it is enough now. And then the last important ingredient. Do you want it spicy or not? I don't think you like spicy. Where's the knife? Can you
Okay.
Have our own cooking show.
Okay. Another ingredient
Cooking with science and prepare some.
to add this to make this paste is 1
No, but
spoon of salt. Just 1 spoon. Okay. 1 spoon of salt. Because it is already salty from the beginning. And then 2 spoons of sugar. You can use palm sugar. I like palm sugar better because it is healthier than refined sugar. Refined sugar, I use palm sugar or coconut sugar. And then it will taste better if we add honey. Six spoons of honey.
Whoa.
Oh.
But honey is good. Honey is from the bee. Don't kill the bee.
No.
2,
Are you?
3. But you can adjust. If you don't like honey, just put 2 or 3. That's okay. 4, 5, 6. So people will say that it will taste better with honey. And then this one. I don't think you will like spicy.
No, please. Just a
So
little bit.
just a little. Okay. So I will pour a little to make it red like the real kimchi. It is too much.
Yes.
Oh my god! I use a cup of it. I use like this amount. Okay.
And that's spicy for me.
Now we can mix it. I want you to try also to rub this. I prepared you with gloves. So I want you to experience how to
Please, the volunteer.
rub this. So it is not that hard compared to what I have made. Yes, last 2 days. See, can you see the difference? How I use the chili?
Wow.
It is red like in Korea. Yeah. You can distribute to smell or to. So this is not that red, okay? So it is not too spicy for you, I think. So now, how to process with this cabbage? You take some of this and put it in the between of this leaves of the sheets and gently rub it. Okay. Okay. So gently rub it. After that, you can put in the clean container box like what I have there, and then put it like this. Leave it for 2 days in room temperature to ferment. It will 2 days. After it ferments, you can keep it or store it in the fridge for 6 months up to 1 year.
Oh no, even 5 years.
Even 5
Even
years.
5 years.
Yeah, in Korea they all have a special fridge only for kimchi because they store kimchi
We
and
have many different kinds of kimchi.
Is it considered as like main dish or like side dish?
it is side dish, but they eat it every day.
Yeah, but they eat something else.
Yeah, they eat something else with meat with
So it's
yeah.
like
Side dish.
side
Yeah.
dish.
Side
The
dish.
start.
But it is like we make kimchi pork soup, kimchi
Yeah,
fish
kimchi.
soup. So that's not only like that one. Kimchi
So
noodle.
please, I want you
Many
to try.
versions.
So I have gloves. Try, please. Please try.
Can I broke it?
You can broke it.
Just to share with you.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
You have to put
Put
inside.
it in
Yeah.
between some.
Okay. Not so easy.
Let's go and try.
Wir brauchen ein zweites.
Now then, I will give you the template here. Thank you, Ceci.
Thank you. Anyway, yeah.
Let's go and try. No, this is not mine.
Willst du noch spielen?
Oh, very professional.
See, if we put salt, it will become flexible, so it will not tear apart. So, yes.
Okay.
Next thing.
And overtime.
Was können wir machen?
Baby, go.
Our professor.
Our professor and Mr. Andreas.